Great day and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the Consciously Abundant Now Network. I am Kimyata, and today I have a message for expression number or destiny number 3. But please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you won't miss out on any pertinent information that can help change your life. And with that, let's get right into the talking point, expression or destiny number 3. Okay, so y'all, yours truly is an expression or destiny number 3. So as I present the information today, instead of talking to you, I'm going to let you all get a piece of me today. Well, get a piece of me today. I'm going to let you all get into my life a little bit today. So instead of saying you, it's going to be I. So I am here to inspire people. I am a born communicator, and people usually see me as the source of their good mood or inspiration. Yes, if and that can go both ways. If I am in a crummy mood, which is totally rare nowadays, totally rare, unless I think about my late husband and what we used to do or things like that. But 6 out of 7 days, great mood. Um, but when I come around, people instantly, I instantly see them light up because I'm coming with some great energy. I'm always, hey, what's up? How you doing? I am constantly shining light all over the place. I can't help it. When I try to dim my light, it does not work out for me. I don't feel good. So, like I said a few videos ago, no more dimming my light. So I shine my light wherever I go. So, yes, in turn, I am a source of people's good mood and inspiration. I could easily be a writer, and I am easily a writer. I've written books that have yet to be published. I have to slap myself for that, but I've written books. Matter of fact, 3 complete books right now in this computer that I'm using to record this video on. So it's easy to me. An actor, I don't know. Well, since Hollywood it has fallen and they've gotten rid of, you know, they've gotten rid of the monopoly that is related to being an actor, or you have to do certain things in order to get into Hollywood. Since that's over, I may get into acting because I am I can be a good actress. But or anyone involved in the field of communication or PR, public relations. I have a great imagination and my creative skills are abundant. Sometimes, however, I might lack direction in life in order to realize myself and those skills. Yes, as I've stated openly in my life path 9 video, or 7 or 9. Since I'm a 9, I embody 1 through 8. And I think I was talking about 7 and was talking about lack of direction. And yes, I've experienced that because I know I can do many things well, but instead of mastering one, I want to do those many things. No. Now, and it's taken decades, I hate to admit, but I didn't move out my parents' house until I was 27. I was a spoiled child. I cannot help that. But yes, I've had trials and tribulations as well. But this lack of direction, I can totally agree with. But now that I'm on track, I know that I'm on track to get my large sums of money that are coming to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis in the best interest of all, that I get to keep, use, give, and spend joyously. Again, that is my mantra. That's my affirmation. I know it's coming. I know that I will be a multimillionaire by 2022 because there are things in place. I focus my direction on certain activities that are going to lead me to that goal. So, yeah, um, my lack of direction, I've gotten over that, but I can totally relate to it. I will have to learn to focus. What I just said. I would just have to learn to focus if I really want to develop myself in those skills. So that's exactly what I did. I focused on one thing and I expect the fruits of my focus to be in large quantities. So it's important for me to commit on the path that I've chosen again. And it's important for me to be self confident in my expression. Yes, yes, and more yes. Speaking of which, in the near future, I'm going to be speaking on public speaking because it's something I love to do. I want to get in front of hundreds or thousands of people and motivate them to action. That's something that I will do in the near future. So, you know, I'm self confident in that. People might not always support me from the very beginning. Absolutely. This is the beginning of my YouTube channel. There are, what, 9 people who have subscribed, and I am so grateful for that. Like, y'all don't know how that's a big deal to me. But I know that I need to find a way to resist the urge of abandoning all my projects because people don't support from the beginning. I've done this and I'm so not proud of it, but if this can help someone, then I'm gonna, put it out there because who's perfect? Nobody. But I will abandon people. I will abandon a project. I'm like, oh, this ain't working. Man, please. I'm about to get this up. Okay, so speaking of which, I recently, the day before Thanksgiving, I invested in myself. Heavily to some, measly to others, but it was a big deal to me. And so I know it's going to work. I know it because that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm putting all my focus, all my energy, and more often than not, actually, uh, always, every time I put my energy towards one thing and direct it towards that, it always works out. So this is nothing different. However, another person I spoke with recently, within the last 48 hours, they bought into the same program that I bought into. And I could barely even listen to them for 5 minutes because it was so negative. Like my spirit genuinely couldn't take what they were saying. They was ready to abandon. Mind you, they've only just joined less than 10 days ago. Less than 10 days ago, they joined the program that I joined almost 60 days ago. And they're ready to abandon it because they didn't see the results that I have seen, which is not in the big scheme of things, it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal because I know where this is going. So this person was ready to abandon what they had just started because it's not going their way. And so I refuse to just abandon projects anymore. I'm not going to do that. So, yes, normally if I stay focused, again, this is what I'm saying. Normally, if I stay focused and work with my ideas, I can achieve great success. Absolutely. That's the whole point. You have to stick with it. You have to be patient. Me, I'm so used to my parents just, they might say no, but then in the next 3 4 days, week, I always get what I want. I always get what I want. And so in real life, I still can always get what I want. It's no different, but it does take, sometimes it takes a little time. It takes a little time sometime, you know? So I am not as people related as number two. Like number two, they depend on people to for accolades and for to pat them on the back. I don't need that, but I'm not as independent as number one. Yeah, number one, I am my own boss. However, I do appreciate teamwork. I do appreciate being able to go to somebody and bounce an idea off somebody. I do appreciate, you know, I understand that with the right heads, two heads are better than one heads. I'm not that naive not to think that. For me, it's crucial to balance periods of teamwork and introspection. So again, I understand that I have to take some time to myself, to go within, to get some clarity, to get some answers, to get peace. But then at the same time, I understand I need to be on some Zoom calls sometimes to get some answers, to get some clarity, to get some energy from everybody else. Normally, I have the support of others, and also being three, I am hardly short of ideas, money, or connections. I'm so grateful for that. So grateful. I am on my way to my multi-millions, but on my way, I'm not indigent either. So I'm grateful for that. So, the those were some of the lessons. I'm just babbling on today, but sometimes it's good. You get to see my heart. You get to see that I'm not a robot. You get to see that I'm real. You get to see a little bit more of me as time progresses. You will get to see a little bit more of me. Just stick with me. You know, learn yourself as you learn me too. So these were some of the lessons for expression three. As I was saying, learn how to focus, commit on the chosen path, be self-confident in your expression. People might not always support you right from the beginning, but you still gonna always get what you want. Resist the urge of abandoning all your projects. Stay focused and work with your ideas. And it's crucial to balance periods of teamwork and introspection, as I said. Now, here we go. Some of the negative expressions of being a three might be becoming too shallow. Yes, I admit this. I will not get deep with people if I see that they are not deep with themselves. I will keep it surface level. I will keep it shallow. And I've never thought of it as a negative side. I still I'm still on the fence with that, because why get so deep? And the people, they're not even getting that deep with themselves. But I can see the value of just um, triggering people to action. But yeah, gossipy. I'm guilty of that too. Go back to my neighbor. Um, that's that's shallow to me. Being gossipy is shallow. So yeah, that goes hand in hand. Talking about mundane things, that's dimming my light. Or not being able to emotionally connect to people. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I can. That's me. all the way, because I know people. I know how people are. I know people run their mouth for no particular reason. They might not even mean to um, tell something uh, that you share with them, but just because they can't hold water in the first place, oh yeah, da. Oh yeah, did you know Kim Yada? So in order to avoid all that, I won't emotionally connect with people just to save my own emotions. So yeah, I can, those first three, becoming too shallow, gossipy, and not able to emotionally connect to people. Yes. However, because I am naturally an empathetic person, I am an empath, and I have worked on myself enough to be intuitive, to know what my gut is telling me is right. That's how I've been able to emotionally connect to people. Because, okay, for instance, went to Walgreens the other day, and um, the cashier, she, who's usually one way, was another way. And it should have been obvious, to anybody who's a regular customer, that something was wrong with her. But me being who I am, I'm like, hey, Monica, oh, what's wrong with you today? You can tell? Yeah, it's written all over your face. What's going on? Oh, I was thinking about something, da 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 da, whatever, whatever. But so I'm getting so much better. I've gotten so much better with being able to emotionally connect to people. So, the message for Destiny number three is that I might find myself knowing a lot of people, but hardly being a friend to any. Oh, that's that's still a negative expression. Yes, yes. I Okay. So back in my hometown, uh, a lot of people know me, and I know a lot of faces, but none of them are my friends. But because I've always just spoke to people, I never thought of myself as better than nobody. Um, Everybody, I'm cool with a lot of people, but I don't consider nobody my friend. So yeah, I that's still something I have to work on. I might be great at any social occasion, but fail to really open to my potential friends or lovers. Yeah, and that goes back to not trusting nobody, because people run their mouth. People are something else until they can truly love themselves, until they can truly meditate and go within, until they can love themselves wholly, until they can ease the chatter in their mind. I am not willing to open up to potential friends or lovers until I can just really see that they love themselves more than anybody, more than their children, more than their mama, more than their daddy. You got to, because how can you give what you don't even have? Hmm. So yeah, um, to overcome that, I'll need to learn how to communicate more about important issues without the fear of being judged. Yes, I've been talking that's what I've been saying. People will judge you just for no reason, and they don't even have their own selves together. So I totally agree with that. And then, whatever I do in life, don't forget about my highest mission, to inspire people and uplift others, which is why I want to, I will be a motivational speaker. That's it's written in my name. It's my destiny. It's how I express myself. So, um, yeah, I am an expression, or destiny number three, and it totally resonates with me. There are still things that I'm working on as far as those negative expressions, but overall, I love my shadow, and I love my light side. That's what makes me. That's what makes a person at peace with themselves, when they can accept who they are on the light side and accept who they are on the dark side. So, you want to know more about your personal numbers? I'd love it if you just simply email me at consciouslyabundantnow@gmail.com. Or if you're just ready to use your mind to manifest, go to our website, www.consciouslyabundantnow.com, and see what we have to offer you there. It doesn't help to see. You need to stop sleeping on yourself. Invest in yourself. Do something for yourself. All right? Thanks again for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. With that, peace.